And our breaking news: protests occurring in a number of major American cities across the country. You're looking at Chicago right there. Demonstrations against the election of Donald Trump as president. I want to check back in with our Jason Carroll, who is with protesters outside Trump Tower. Jason, have the crowds gotten any smaller? I mean, it's been going on. We've been covering this for the past hour and a half. Yeah. They've been outside Trump Tower.
Well, it's a dedicated group of demonstrators who are out here, Anderson. The crowd has not really gotten that much smaller. You can see right where Trump Tower is on Fifth Avenue, that section between 56 and 57 still blocked by thousands of protesters who've jammed into the street here. You can see that one man up there on a street light. Basically, what we're being told by police is that they've got most of these protesters sectioned off in a pen. They're just going to allow them to basically do their thing for at least for a while. We've not been given any indication as to how long some of them will be out here. I want to bring in some of the protesters who have come out. They weren't able to get in the pen. They're sort of outside the pen here. We're standing in the middle of 57th Street here, Anderson, and Fifth Avenue. We've been talking a little earlier about what happened last night, why you're out here voicing your anger. You, sir?
I'm actually not voicing my anger. I'm actually here to support the outrage of what happened, and I'm not surprised. I'm not shocked. I've been having this conversation with my friends over the last year and a half, and I was expecting a turn like this because Trump did something very interesting. He went and opened the key and turned the key to a lot of feelings that people are having in this country.
And what kind of feelings do you think he turned the key on? What
Racism, separatism, division, all those things that he's been actually running on. You know, those people were dormant, waiting for somebody to come and say, it's okay to feel this way. I actually was born and raised in a country with demagogues and despots and dictators.
You said you were from Argentina?
Yeah, I was born in Argentina. I'm actually an American. I've been here for 29 years. And it's amazing that in a country like this, in a country I came to get away from all of that, we actually live in this right now.
I think a lot of people are going to be looking at, all of these people who are out here, and some of them might be saying, where were all of these people yesterday who supported Hillary Clinton or even during early voting?
I believe they
were here.
Actually voted.
They voted.
But they're basically in shock because of the media, I would say, said the polls are showing that Hillary was ahead of everyone, but yet early in the evening it showed that Trump was way ahead. And it progressed and it just doesn't pan out.
Well, Trump now says that what he wants to do is he wants to be the president of all the people, regardless of race, background, religion.
How does he take back everything that he's already said in these debates? And how do we have people watching these debates, these two people, and the intelligence level between these two people who are supposed to both be educated? And I'm confused here. He now wants to be for all of the people when before he wanted to be for some of the people. Who are all of the people? Because we live in a diverse nation, and yet we're not being represented.
Can I ask you a question? So this man, the people have spoken. And so I guess my question to all of you is, where do you think you go from here?
Well, I just think that the country really comes together. Depending on what side of the fence you're on, I just really hope that we can come together as one nation. It's going to sound a little corny, but one nation under God. And, we can just move forward. Tomorrow's a different day. Everyone is protesting, freedom of speech. But I just really hope that everyone, everywhere, whether it's here in the U.S. or anywhere else protesting, that everyone just comes together and everyone is just unified, and there is no craziness, no outbreaks of any sorts, and we can just move forward from here.
Thank you very much. I want to thank all of you for joining me, and keep doing what you're doing out there, protesting. Thank you very much, peacefully. Anderson, the president-elect has made it very clear that what he wants to do is be a unifier going forward, but it's also very clear he really is going to have his work cut out for him. Anderson.
Jason Carroll, thanks very much. I should point out, actually, we're